And now it's time for the Winston. It'll be 40 laps right here at Charlotte for the winner. On the pole will be Keon Shaw, our winner at Talladega. And on the outside will be our second place finisher at the Winston Open, the mellow yellow Pontiac of Dylan Hughes, Keon in the number 1 Autolite Ford.
Start your engines!
In row number 2 will be Chantel Ibarra, the pole sitter at Darlington in the number 79 Olds, and Jamie Banks, our winner at Atlanta. Give me the winner at Darlington and the winner at Atlanta, Jamie Banks in the 08 Buick. Row number 3 will be Skyland Carlson, the winner at California in the number 16 Keystone Beer Planners Ford, and on the outside will be Michael Dawson, the winner at Richmond in the number 94 Sunoco 94 Olds. Row number 8 will be James Qualls, the winner at Las Vegas. The points, who was throughout the season leading the points in the 26 Quaker State Buick. And on the outside will be Alex Filter in the 17 Tide Lumina, who qualified by being the points leader and the highest non-winner in points. Row number 5 will be Tim Fiegel, our Daytona winner, in the 28 Haviland Ford, and on the outside will be Austin Hughes, the winner of the Winston Open, the 99 Armor Foods Food Line Lumina. Row number 6 will be Megan Yee in the number 92 Lumina, and Sasha Dawson, number 15 Motorcraft Ford. Row number 7 will be Vanessa. Megan was our winner at Bristol, and Sasha was our winner at Martinsville. In row number 7, Vanessa Franzen, our winner at North Wilkesboro in the number 84 Buick. Miller High Life Buick, and Alexander Dawson, number 10 Purelator Lumina, the winner at Rockingham. And our finally will be rounded out by Johnny Gardner, the number 24 DuPont Lumina, the winner at Texas. It'll be 40 laps right now. We are green. Austin Hughes setting the tone. Here comes James Qualls. 3 wide off the bat with Skyland Carlson. Right there in the middle. Here's James Qualls. Right there. Chantel Ibarra second. Keon Shaw is the leader. Then here comes James Qualls right there, 3 abreast with the number 16 Skyland Carlson and Dylan Hughes. Hot mess. Here comes James Qualls, as right now the gap being extended a little bit by Keon Shaw. There's Jamie Banks right there in the middle. Now Tim Fiegel, our Daytona winner, goes into third. The field's starting to distance itself. It spaces itself out, while there still is a bunch of cases of 3 wide like we were seeing with Skyland Carlson. But now they split it up to double. Right now your leader still is the pole sitter, Keon Shaw. There's our winner of the Winston Open, Austin Hughes, right there in the back of the pack with our points leader, Alex Filter. No points are being claimed, so anything could go, but we got a battle for the lead going on, and it's going to go to James Qualls taking the lead from the number 1 of Keon Shaw, and Tim Fiegel, our Daytona winner, is going to take second. And then the third spot, actually, here comes on also helping out. Now, Tim Fiegel's going to make a move to the inside to take the number 1 spot with the help of the number 92 of Megan Yee, the Lumina. And Vanessa Franzen, the number 84 Miller High Life Buick, our winner at North Wilkesboro. There's Alexander Dawson, the one of the 3 Dawson contingents here in the number 10 Purelator Chevrolet. He'll go into the number 4 spot. And now Megan Yee leads, but here comes Vanessa Franzen to make a move to the inside, and she'll take the number 1 spot. And now here comes Alexander Dawson. James Qualls right there in 4th. Here James Qualls gets a move to the number 3 spot. Chance for 3 wide, but James Qualls gets the number 1 spot. Now Jamie Banks moves in there to second. And now Alexander Dawson moves back. And here comes once again, it's the number 92 of Megan Yee. Number 2 spot goes to Megan, but James Qualls is going to take a lead. There's your Winston Open winner right there, Austin Hughes. Now making a move. He's right now behind Vanessa Franzen. As they're going to go 3 abreast, almost. I thought they were. Vanessa Franzen will stay number 2 as now Austin Hughes will come in there to take the number 2 spot as now James Qualls extends his lead. But there's Alex Filter, our points leader, now trying to get in the mix. He's now in number 4 spot. With Keon Shaw, pole sitter right behind. Here comes Dylan Hughes yet again to stick his nose in there. Now, speaking of Hugheses, here comes Austin Hughes to try to go to the inside of James Qualls. Skylyn Carlson right there on the outside. Alex Filter right there in the mix too. Drag race down the back straightaway. They go into turns number 3 and 4. It's going to be Austin Hughes taking the number 1 spot. Meanwhile, 3 abreast situation going on right here. Alex Filter, Dylan Hughes the son, and Skylyn Carlson. There's Keon Shaw and Johnny Gardner doing battle. Swapping lanes in the front is James Qualls trying to take the number 1 spot away. Now you got a 3 abreast situation with Skylyn Carlson on the outside, with Johnny Gardner and Keon Shaw. Now Alex Filter's going to get pinned in a 3 abreast situation. James Qualls once again gets the lead. As then it's the contingent of Dylan Hughes and Austin Hughes. Now it's going to be the kid. Dylan Hughes is going to take the number 1 spot, but it's not going to happen in this lap. We're only at lap number 12 of 40. Not at the halfway point yet, as they're going double file going in and down the backstretch. Dylan Hughes leads. Here's now Johnny Gardner, the DuPont Automotive Finishes Lumina. He's going to try to make a move to the number 1 spot. And he'll take it. And he'll take the lead of the lap with the help of Chantel Ibarra. There's Sasha Dawson, number 15 Ford. But now Chantel is going to make a move to the inside of Johnny Gardner. And there's the Dawson contingent now in the top 5. It's Michael, Sasha, and Alexander. Michael is now in the 3rd position. It's Michael now, Alexander is in 3rd. Sasha moves back a few spots. But Chantel Ibarra leads the field. Here it comes on the inside. Once again is Alexander Dawson in the Pure Later Lumina, trying to break up this Olds contingent. Right now it's Olds, and then 4 Chevrolets. Actually, now it's 3. Yeah, now it's 5 Chevrolets. No, wait a minute. But it's still Chantel Ibarra. Nonetheless, Chantel Ibarra still leads. But now here comes Michael Dawson on the inside to try to make a challenge at number 1 spot. And the help of Alexander, he's going to do just that. Well, then again, here now using that to get Alexander to make the move. But look at the 3 abreast situation right there with Megan Yee. Actually, now it's Jamie Banks, Alex Filter, and Chantel Ibarra. Megan Yee right there. It's going to get tight over there as they cross the stripe 3 abreast. Austin Hughes trying to figure out who am I going to draft with? Who am I going to move with? Be careful who you draft with, because you may get the one who goes in the wall, and you may be persona non grata. We got trouble just like that. Michael Dawson is in the spin. And Austin Hughes drops off the pace, and Alexander Dawson's going to lead the race back to the line. Alexander Dawson Michael Dawson was involved in that. As I was just saying, you don't want to be behind the wrong guy, so when something like that happens, you don't become the persona non grata driver. If that was all it really was, you saw it was just a one guy spinning, Michael Dawson. You'll see he was on the high side. Alex Filter right there, he was battling with Jamie Banks. And you see he was bouncing back and forth. I think we should get a better shot of that, because I think that was not as good as the shot as I thought it would be. Because I want to get that shot of Dawson. Excuse me. It looked like Alex Filter was touching both cars. He went into Banks, and he went into Dawson. Dawson starts sliding, and that obviously triggered the yellow. And then, with the help of the number 84 of Vanessa Franzen, caused the car to spin a little bit. Fortunately, that was all it really was. So the good news is that was really... Now, look to me, I don't know why Austin Hughes was dropping off the pace. He was just trucking, and all of a sudden it seemed like he bogged a little bit and let a lot of cars pass him. I guess then again... Okay, that makes sense. Nonetheless, we're under yellow. $18 laps, actually be 19 down. We're getting ready to get to the halfway point. We will be past the halfway point when we start racing. Well, Alexander Dawson is leading. Megan Yee is in second. Jamie Banks is in third. Tim Fiegel's in fourth. Alex Filter rounding out the top five. Then Austin Hughes, Johnny Gardner, Chandeli Barra, Keon Shaw, James Qualls, Sasha Dawson, Dylan Hughes, Skyland Carlson, Vanessa Franzen, and Michael Dawson rounding out the field as we will be past the halfway point this time. We officially are past the halfway point. 20 down and 20 to go. Next, when we start going green flag racing, it will be 22 down and it'll be 19 to go. With Alexander Dawson leading the field. We are green flag racing. I started a little late, but more things change, the more they stay the same. As Alex Filter gets to the number 4 spot, I tried to rush it to the point and I kind of overshot it, but we got it to the point. Like I said, it'll be 18 laps to go as here comes, trying to make a small move on the inside of Jamie Banks was Tim Fiegel, but it's going to still be Alexander Dawson leading. But here comes Fiegel to make a move on the inside of the number 08 Buick of Jamie Banks. Then it will be Johnny Gardner, Chantel Ibarra, Austin Hughes, Sasha Dawson, Dylan Hughes, Alex Filter. Now Skyland Carlson getting involved there. There's Skyland Carlson and Keon Shaw making a move. Now we got over here. Here comes the number 24 of Johnny Gardner. But look what's going on over here. Here comes our Daytona winner, Tim Fiegel. They do battle for the second spot with Megan Yee. They drag race crossing the stripe, and he's just going to nose him. Let's look at the rear of Tim, looking at the rear of Tim Fiegel. You So a little bit of rainbow. Yeah, you don't want to see that close of Rainbow Warrior right there. That's Johnny Gardner. See the rest of the field. The only guy that's right now in front of him is Alexander Dawson. And look at that, he's already in the number one spot. Not only that, he was looking at a lot of the rest of the field because guess what? He was leading the lap apparently. But not for long. Here comes Johnny Gardner. And there's Austin Hughes yet again. It's still anybody's race. Johnny Gardner leads another lap. There's Austin Hughes again, making a move to the inside. Tim Fiegel drops back to fourth. Probably fifth because here comes Keon Shaw, our pole sitter, yet again. Austin Hughes, our Winston Open winner, right there in second. Chantel Ibarra. We got a three abreast situation going on right there with Johnny Gardner, excuse me, Alexander Dawson, Sasha Dawson, and now Skylin Carlson's going to stick in there. They almost touched a little bit there as they go three wide, but now Sasha Dawson kind of dips in. Safe. But we got a battle for the lead starting to come about with Austin Hughes trying to make a move on the inside, but not to be. Johnny Gardner still leads the lap. We're closing in on, we'll be at 11 laps to go for Johnny Gardner. Now Chantel Ibarra is going to make a move to the inside of Austin Hughes. Does just that as Austin goes high, and the rest of the field takes over. Keon Shaw is going to try to battle for second with Chantel Ibarra now, but Chantel shuts the door on him. But that doesn't shut the door on Tim Fiegel. 10 to go for Johnny Gardner. The Hugheses battle it out for fifth. Dylan Hughes going to make a move to the inside of Austin. Not enough real estate to make the purchase stop. But now, Chantel Ibarra is going to make a move to the inside of Johnny Gardner. He's going to try to make a challenge. Try to lead this with 9 laps to go. Chantel, the 79 Olds Cutlass drag race, leading this lap. Yep. 9 to go for Chantel Ibarra. But here comes Tim Fiegel. He'll take second. Keon Shaw, pole sitter, is going to slip, try to get third. Yes, he will. Basically, this is the whole field. If you're Vanessa Franzen or Michael Dawson, you're distant. Tim Fiegel's going to make a move. So basically, now it's turned into a 13 driver horse race to win the Winston. 8 to go. Tim Fiegel leads another lap. There's Keon Shaw. Dylan Hughes battling it out with Johnny Gardner. Then you have Megan Yee. James Qualls still in there. Here comes Keon Shaw. Dylan Hughes following suit. 3 abreast behind him. With James Qualls, Megan Yee. Up, it was, but now it's just James Qualls and Megan Yee. But here comes also Jamie Banks. Leader right now is Keon Shaw. Dylan Hughes makes a move to the inside. He's going to take the number 1 spot. Yes, he will. Johnny Gardner right there in the mix. James Qualls gets back at the top 5. 6 laps to go for the field. Dylan Hughes right now leads. Battle for second. They're all swapping positions. I think it's going to matter as we get to those final laps. Who gains the momentum? Who can hold off the field? Dylan Hughes is doing it. There's Johnny Gardner. James Qualls right there in third. Yet again. Jamie Banks moving into 5th. To help with Skylin Carlson. 5 laps to go for Dylan Hughes. There's Skyland Carlson, Sasha Dawson, Alexander Dawson. James Qualls is going to make a move to the inside with the help of Keon Shaw. The battle for second goes on. And he'll do it. He'll take the second spot. But Dylan Hughes still leads. 4 laps to go here in the Winston. Dylan Hughes starting to extend the gap on James Qualls. But now here comes Keon Shaw, the pole sitter. Skyland Carlson, Sasha Dawson, Alexander Dawson. Skyland's going to make a move to the inside. He's going to get in. She's going to get in the mix here with Sasha Dawson and Alexander Dawson. Jamie Banks. So you got a battle freight train. You got Shaw, Qualls, and Gardner versus Carlson, Dawson, Banks. And meanwhile, Dylan Hughes still leads with 3 laps to go. This time by it will be 2 laps to go as they head down the backstretch. Skyland Carlson now is in second. Dylan Hughes is still leading. 2 to go. Skyland Carlson, our winner at California. Sasha Dawson, who actually won Martinsville, but was just edged out by mere thousands by Skyland Carlson as we had a yellow. But Skyland got around her at the stripe and won the race. Now they drag race down the backstretch for second. White flag this time by as Dylan Hughes leads the pack. Here comes the number 8 of Jamie Banks. White flag, 1 lap to go. And right now this is the battle of anything because Dylan Hughes has a comfortable gap. That could be the race for Dylan Hughes. Everything is going on, but we also, interestingly enough, have lap traffic. There's Michael Dawson. There's also Vanessa Franzen. This is interesting here. Can Dylan Hughes navigate around this lap traffic without having any problems? He's doing just that, and he's going to take the checkered flag. The winner of the Winston, Dylan Hughes, takes it. With Skyland Carlson second, Jamie Banks third, Sasha Dawson, and Alexander Dawson, your top 5. Then it will be Megan Yee, Chantel Ibarra, Johnny Gardner, Austin Hughes, Tim Fiegel, your top 10 to James Qualls, Alex Filter, Keon Shaw, Vanessa Franzen, and Michael Dawson will round out the field. So, your winner of the Winston, how about that? Hasn't won a race, finishes second in the Winston Open, and wins the Winston. It's the number 42 Mellow Yellow Pontiac of Dylan Hughes, the winner of the Winston, who actually started on the outside of row number 1 and won the race. The Cup cars will be having their main show in the Coca-Cola 600 in a little bit, but now it's time for a whole lot of Sunoco Busch cars with the Busch Open, the Busch All-Stars, and then the CarQuest Auto Parts 300 Series race before we go into the Coca-Cola 600. Stick around.